them to take two. Now that's taking a wild gamble, and that would give you the last shot of the game. You have the lead by 2 right now, so let's rely on your defense. So the second factor is trap their best guy when he catches the ball. Do not allow their best shooter to beat you. Now, what that does, though, that might open up someone and put the pressure on somebody to hit a jump shot.
And while you were making that point, Scottie Pippen doing a little politicking with Hugh Holland, saying just how close he could get.
Now remember, Philly, no timeouts remaining.
Anderson, and it comes to Barkley. Barkley taking it inside, gives to Hersey Hawkins for 3. Timeout, Chicago. Look at this Spectrum crowd. Hersey Hawkins' 4th three-pointer of the night. The Sixers are up by 1.
All right, now, the thing is that you cannot go crazy in your own huddle right now. Chicago has 1 timeout remaining. Now, you're going to see they get the pass to Barkley. They do not trap him. And what happens, Jordan was trying to help out, and they left Hersey Hawkins out on the side. You see, Pippen should have trapped Barkley right away outside. Okay, now this is an excellent pass. Hawkins has been hot. We said that Barkley has only taken 1 shot opportunity. Now, please, everyone totally excited except for one thing. There are 10 seconds left in this game.
Still a lot of time.
Right, there are a ton of time, and you have Michael Jordan on your side. So now, Philadelphia, they're in a situation, they are up 1. Now, they have no timeouts remaining. So if Chicago should score, Philadelphia must inbound the ball quickly and advance it down the floor into a shot opportunity. You have Michael Jordan. Now, a lot of coaches will do this. They'll hold for the last shot, and then they'll go in and they'll take the last shot and try to win it with that shot. I don't like that type of strategy. I would rather get the first good shot, and then if I do miss, try for an offensive rebound. That gives me another chance to win this basketball game.
And that's an area that Chicago has dominated Philadelphia in throughout this series. Well, we'll see what the Bulls come up with there. 10.3 seconds remaining. Philadelphia trying to sneak a win in this series. They're up by a point.
Now remember, Chicago still has 1 timeout remaining.
Hersey Hawkins, the hero at the moment. He has 14 points in his final quarter, 29 in the game. The 3 biggest ones he just scored.
If you are not guarding Michael Jordan, you cannot let your man beat you off the dribble. Michael Jordan, that's a different story.
To Cartwright, back to Pippen. You see the time remaining. Pippen launching it. No, rebound pulled away by Gilliam. They're going to tie him up right away.
They call the foul.
Called. And Armand Gilliam will be at the free throw line as Philadelphia can feel a victory finally coming their way against Chicago. Boy, they put pressure on Pippen here.
Now just watch this. Barkley tried to trap him. They actually trap him. See, that's what you always like to do when they go to a guy to win the game. Now Gilliam, an excellent foul shooter. He's had a terrific night tonight. Now this is a different angle. Watch Barkley come for that trap, see? Now, did he get hit? Yeah, he got bumped a little bit, but you're not going to get that at this time in the game. This is key.
Because there's still 1.8 seconds to go.
Now remember, Chicago still has 1 timeout remaining here.
And they'll call it right away. It's a 2-point game and still 1.3 seconds to go. 25 points for Armand Gilliam, but this one's not over yet. Chicago will have a chance to get off a final shot. We'll be back. Well, it's going to have to come quick, QB, if the Bulls are going to tie this one up.
Well, you get the ball at half court. The main thing right now is this is where you miss Bowl. Bowl could play right on the guy out of bounds, and it would be a tough inbounds pass. When you only have 1.5 seconds, it's almost a catch and a shot. Now, the tough thing you got to watch out for here is that the Bulls have 5 guys here who all shoot over 30% in threes. So the one thing you do not want to do is allow the guy to catch a ball deep and think that he cannot make the shot. and they have Paxson in there along with Jordan. They all can do that. Now, the one thing you try to do is switch on all back picks and do not allow a guy to go to the front of the rim and catch a pass. Now, Anderson must be all over. They've got to beat. No, they're not. They're not even playing the guy out of bounds. I find this interesting because now he can pick out the guy he wants to pass to.
And this one is going to be over. The Philadelphia 76ers trailing for much of the night. Rally in the final quarter to win the first game for them in this series. Chicago now leads it 2-1. The big basket, a three-pointer by Hersey Hawkins in the closing seconds.
You know what's interesting there, Pete? They got the ball inbounds where they wanted it. They were going back to Scottie Pippen from out of bounds. Michael Jordan was a decoy in the last two plays. How about that?
It is a 99-97 Philadelphia victory. There will be at least 5 games in this series. We'll be back with our Budweiser Player of the Game.